All right, boys, we went ahead and matched up with a Decroft clone tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this gameplay for you. Now, what you guys will see is what I believe to be the best defense in the entire game. I've felt this way since this game launched. If you guys did follow my content way back then, when this game first launched, 4-3 even 6-1 was without a doubt the best defense in the game. It did require abilities, right? So it got patched. A lot of people used to just pinch and crash their defensive line down and rely on the people to shoot through the A gaps. Whereas the setup that I use for this is a little bit more aggressive, but it gets a combination of A gap, B gap, edge heat. Blocking a running back doesn't really pick it up. Blocking a tight end doesn't really pick it up. Even max protecting honestly doesn't pick it up, and the play action is not a counter to it. So when you're facing people that are hell-bent on, sending out three people, right, and just trying to pass the ball that way, like, will they pick it up sometimes? Yeah, but more times than not, if we actually do what we're supposed to with our user, this setup is going to come in regardless. And you'll see that throughout the course of this game. I mix it up a little bit just because I didn't want to make it, super quick, basically, for a game. But you see he's blocking a running back. He has no time. He blocks tight ends throughout the course of this. Here you see me mix up a little bit of coverage. It is 4th and 10. My opponent pretty much was completely caged. He was running the Decroft ebook, right? The corner strike, all the stuff out of Bunch Strong, offset out of either Michigan or is it Oklahoma State? I think that has it also. It's one of those. But yeah, it's a very good offense, and a lot of people run it because Decroft is the most popular college player. He won the tournament this year. He's just overall a really good player. So a lot of people gravitate towards his stuff, and I think a lot of people have not seen this style of defense with this particular setup. So the setup for this is going to be on the Madden Daily School account, but if you pay attention to the gameplay, you can probably pick up on it. There is one thing that you need to do with your user that does require a little bit of timing to get used to and what you're doing. But overall, the defense is very simple to run. It's a cover 0. You can run this out of a cover 2 if you want. You can run it out of a cover 4 if you want. I like man coverage. I think the pressure comes in so fast that a lot of the times they don't even have time for their zigs to get open. Drags are basically, a guessing game, whether or not it's going to be caught or if it's going to be a pick. Here I go to my dime defense. Really like this. But here he throws it. I don't know what happened. I tried to undercut that, and the ball just floated for so long that I actually mistimed it, and he got a first down on me. But as you can see, he's bouncing around to different sets, trying to just get anything going offensively. He's down 14-0, and it doesn't get any better. When I want this pressure to come in, like you see, there goes a gap, running back doesn't even respond to it. Here's 4th and 20. This is basically ball game if he doesn't get it. And you'll see, once again, we're getting that quick pressure right up the middle. He has to throw something like crazy, and it gets dropped. All right, guys, if you want to take your game to the next level when it comes to Madden or college football, you need to join the Madden Daily School account. It is $10 a month, and you will get access to everything that we put out. There are no more Discords and private tip sections. Everything is going on the Madden Daily School account. And if you're wondering what all is in the Madden Daily School account, we just added 2 new sections, one called the Film Room, which is going to be gameplays where you see us using the schemes that we break down, and then another spot called the Lab, as you see on the screen. The Lab is, once again, new, where you've went ahead, dropped gameplays and kind of walking you through the ins and outs of the scheme, where it kind of comes into play, what we are trying to build with it, so you can see a scheme go from essentially scratch all the way to the finished product. And then, of course, we have full ebooks, full breakdowns, game plans, whatever you want to call it, like you see with the air raid in college football. With these, you get a full video breaking down each thing. You get a image of the actual play setup. You get the setup broken down, different things that you need to know about each individual one. And then, of course, in all full scheme breakdowns, you see we have gameplays once again showing you how we use all of this stuff. And that's pretty much it. You also see that we have a ton of backdated tips. So for those of you guys that are just picking up the game, or you are new or want to see what Madden Daily is all about, you see we've got off-meta stuff broken down. We've got really good, tips and stuff that has become meta that people have, jacked and put out schemes for. We've got full-blown everything you can think of. If there's anything that is in the game, it's going to be in Madden Daily's film room. And with that being said, link is in the description. I'll see you guys there. All right, so quick little plug for the website. Now we are on offense for the first time this game, up 14-0, and we're going to be facing the 3-3 mint. This is the loot blitz that is most popular. Here you see I go for the QB draw glitch, end up running into my running back and kind of just, not being able to get up out of there. That is something that rarely happens, but honestly, that was just poor stick on my part. Here, we're going to go with the run, and he shoots it. So he at least has some sort of an idea of how he wants to go about playing the defense here. You see he's sending both linebackers, which is not normal. Normally, you lurk on one of them, but against play action, which maybe he thinks I'm running play action, it actually does work very well, blitzing both of them. But here you see he's on him, and it's not going to matter. We go to one of our favorite little man beaters, and we're going to, I'm trying to run the ball here. Ultimately, I'm just going to go to passing sets and just, dot it up. So here we go over to the early, Yeah, gun early. What am I saying? So, so here you see we pick up the blitz, hit our drag route. We had the ability there to throw the little curl. That is one of those things I absolutely love. Here we go to the glitchy little fade route, beats the covered 3, and he is going to hop on out of this game. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Now, for those of you guys that want to see the offense that I am running in this gameplay, if you want the full breakdown, it is all right here in the air raid offense on the Madden Daily School account. I will put the link to that in the description, but basically everything in here from every setup I have, from cover 3 bombs to the glitchy gun ninja, some gameplays, ability setups, all that stuff is in here. You have easy abilities to bomb every coverage show in the game. You have quick hike plays. You have plays that don't require really any hot routes. And you have, most importantly, the way to glitch Lamar. So with that being said, let's dive in.